Hello everybody, it's your girl next door AC and welcome back to our channel. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be playing a new game out. We're gonna be trying a new game out, It's actually a demo called the Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. Now, these were advertised in the same game as like A Date with Death. So I'm very curious. I'm not sure if they're made by the same people or something, but they definitely got advertised over there. And I'm very curious to see how that goes. So anyway, let's get this game started. Oh, there's a cat! You guys don't see the cat. My face is there. Oh. Please select a game difficulty. Cozy and normal do not feature game overs for being unable to pay your bills, but hard mode does. Oh, okay. Check. I guess this is very realistic. We gotta pay bills. Sorry. I think it said cozy, but I didn't see it. To my dearest Sprout. Sprout hardly seems like a fitting nickname anymore, does it? By now you must be towering over your mother. She always was a short little thing. Don't tell her I called her that, okay? I fear it would make our relationship even worse than it is now, if that's even possible. I digress, my dearest Sprout. It has been far too long since I last saw you. Still, I picture in my mind a toddler with a mess of orange hair who insisted on wearing their rain boots on the sunniest of days. Who would remove their smock lest they get painted on, who would turn their nose up at chocolate, but sneak carrots to the fridge when no one was looking. You always have had your own way of doing things, my dear. That's precisely why I'm trusting with my greatest treasure, my antique store. Well, for the next 3 months, anyhow. After a lifetime of living in the city, a bit of country air ought to do you well. Willowmist is special to me, and I think soon enough it will be special to you. It has quirks, which I'm sure you'll realize quickly. Like a parasite or maybe fungus eater, I suspect you'll fit in just fine. I'm sorry I cannot be there to greet you. Responsibilities pull me away from Willowmist. But you do not have to worry. I'm sure you'll hear enough rumors about where I've gone to satisfy your curiosity. Trust me, whatever they say will be nowhere near as interesting as the truth. To find the store, take a left of the train station, then a right where you notice the breeze pick up. Then turn around and walk backwards 7 steps. Close your eyes and turn around again. You'll find it soon enough. Do I need to memorize this? I hope not. I have an employee there waiting for you. He's not the easiest to get along with, but I doubt anyone could resist your charm. You're much like your aunt in that respect. Take care of the store, Sprout. And for heaven's sake, don't try to sell the vase with a bird on it. It's cursed. With all my love and faith in you, Aunt Sylvie. Yes, if you find Florian napping on the job, make sure to tuck him in. He doesn't get enough sleep, that boy. You felt a buzz from your pocket, the familiar sensation of a worried mother. The train continues shuddering along its track in an almost comfortable way. Darling, won't you reconsider? It's such a big move. You've always lived nearby. You won't know anyone. So if anything goes wrong, why not stay home? Alright, I'll make the train turn around then. Operation, take over the train and force them to turn around. I think it might cause some trouble for the train behind us, though. I just don't understand why you left so suddenly. Aunt Sylvie needs someone to watch the shop. You know that. I'm sure she has friends there. She also has family, you know. Would you reconsider? Sorry, Mom. I love you, but I'm looking forward to a few months away from home. You people, fresh air, and a real job. You've never even worked at a store, let alone ran one. Aunt Sylvie says someone will be there to help out. It's an antique store in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. I don't think it'll be particularly busy. I swear, you got your stubborn streak straight from my sister. It says day 1 Monday from where I... You know what? Let me shrink my face so you guys can... Make sure to lock the door and call me if anything happens. Got you, Mom. Damn, there goes my plan. For bumping into a new love of my life on a dark, mysterious street after leaving my door unlocked. 2.5 Studios! Oh, I do believe this is the same studio as A Date with Death. And the music is gonna be weirdly soft because I did put the music softer. They tell me of the choices and the tasks I have in store. It left to me to increase the volume. Every trinket has a tale. Every person has a story that is waiting to unveil. Something in me feels. Please let that be me. That there's this untold magic in the air. I can't shake off this feeling of sweet mystery. He's cute! Oh, he's cuter! Oh no! Oh, I like his hair color. Oh. Okay, that's cute. Okay. We like the mama in the night though. The Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. Wow, I love the art already. Oh, I hope I can pick my character. Oh, I want to pick my character. I wanted to be this one. She's so hot.
Add all my broken puzzle pieces fall right into place.
Oh, yes! I get to pick. Oh, shit. I'm blocking my character. Give me a bit. I feel like Camilla is a good. Nah, let's just go for AC. You know, I'm very used to AC. Let's go for AC. She, him. She, her. She, her. Okay, this is what I look like. I'm so cute. Look at me. Type 1, type 2. Oh, he's also cute. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that flowers on his chest. I fucking love that one. I wish that was me in real life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we're going for Miss AC Marigold. I have to go AC because otherwise I'll forget who the hell I'm playing as. So anyway, yeah. All aboard. The air was chilly as you stepped out of your train and onto the platform, if you could even call it that. It seems even more like a graveyard than any of your train platforms you'd ever frequented back in the city. No matter the hour, there'd be completely packed with people, for reasons they may never understand either. This platform was completely empty. No one waited to get on, and you were the only person who got off. Where Chatter would usually greet you, all you heard is this quiet platform in the middle of the countryside. Oh shit, I love it. The sound of wind rustling the trees and chirping of crickets hidden amongst the weeds. Chirp back. With more effort, you'd be willing to admit you attempted a chirp back, but found that the sound was actually harder than you expected. More practice would be required. Gathering up your belongings, which you brought only a few of, you quickly found your aunt's letter once again. From the station, then ride the wind. Not sure what the weather has to do with it, but supposed to be a pretty small town. I'm sure I'll find it. I love it! Medieval type! Medieval fantasy is like my favorite. Good god, I look pretty. From the way your aunt had described the quaint countryside of Willowmist, you had expected 2 shacks and a farm if you were lucky. Instead of one taking a left when you exited the station, you found yourself in a town center that was significantly more vast than you first imagined. You smiled as you pulled your suitcase up for a small flight of stairs, eyes searching around the beautiful facade and rural landscape. Music drifted out from somewhere unseen. A few people passed you as you continued onwards. Where you grew up, there were always people around no matter the hour. You took a deep breath into your lungs. The air was cool and fresh. The scent of flowers drifted towards you as the wind picked up, changing course. So, right now? So you glanced to the right and found a street that ran away from the town center. Did she right? Turn around, walk backwards for 7 steps, and close my eyes and turn around again. She could have just sent me the address and a slope roof. It read, Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. There you are, I've been looking for you. You're even prettier than my aunt said. You reached down and searched under the doormat and quickly found the key that your aunt left for you. Its brass surface was marked with blemishes. The key turned in the lock soundlessly as you pushed the door open. Jesus Christ, there's a pirate ship in the middle. Tables upon tables of antique knickknacks greet you. Wow. She sure has put together an interesting collection. Is collection the right word? It looks a little bit chaotic for that. Potted plants dotted the room, bringing a bit of life to the otherwise still made you feel at ease despite being far away from your home. You dropped everything to come here. You quit your casual job. They were hardly giving you hours anyway. Only a week ago, you didn't renew your lease. Fortunately, the timing worked out well, since it was coming to an end, regardless. Friends back home only found out about your temporary move after a few days before your train left. Honestly, though, you weren't that close with anyone. Always felt like your friends you kept around you had other friends they would have preferred spending time with. That's totally understandable. You needed change. Surrounded by rolling hills and mountain ranges like you've never seen before. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, cutie pie. Jesus Christ. I also said Jesus Christ. Who the? Whatever the man was carrying in a box a moment ago was now sprawled out all over the floor, dropped in surprise. With a mouth agape, he stared at you, still grasping for words. Listen, if you want to rob the store, you could have done it before I got here. Common courtesy and all that. If I was going to rob a store, it wouldn't be this dump. Hey, my aunt probably put a lot of work into this dump. Wait, forget about that. Why would I be the one robbing the store? I was here first. If anyone was going to be robbing it, it'd be you. I didn't see you when I came in. I was in the storeroom. Can you prove it? Why should I be the one to prove it? You're the one who just waltzed in here. The man sighed most tired, exasperated sigh you'd ever heard, and the eye bags under his eyes seemed to give away who he was. Ah, you're Florian, aren't you? Unfortunately. And you must be AC. The last time I checked, yeah. Why are you here so late? It was the only train coming into town today. Didn't my aunt tell you I was coming? The same way she tells me anything. Vaguely. Oh my god, let me move my face. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna be down here respectfully. Let me just. Yeah. I didn't realize I was blocking my own face. God, you're exactly like your aunt. Great. I'll take that as a compliment. You shouldn't. What are you doing here so late, by the way? Does my aunt really make you work this much overtime? No. I was just needing up before you arrived. You just said you didn't know when I was getting here. What can I say? I have an amazing work ethic or something. You're suspicious as hell, but I respect it. Still, you should get some sleep. Did she at least tell you about the living combinations? Nope, she doesn't really give away details as I'm quickly becoming aware of. No shit. She really left all this crap to me. I had to quit. That'll teach her. But what would I do without you? We don't know each other. We're not friends. You'd be fine. Then how about we be friends? I'm good. You can sleep upstairs, but it's a mess. Sylvie isn't known for neatness. A mess is fine. I'm sure I'll fit right in. Whatever, get some sleep. You need some help? From someone who looks like they don't know which side of a mop to hold? Nah. It's the side with the sponge, right? I'm kidding, it's a joke. I know how to use mop. You've probably been traveling all day, just sleep. You almost sound like you care. I don't. I guess Sylvie doesn't tell you anything about actually running the store either? Nope, she said you teach me. Like I'm some expert. I just washed the floors. Fine, I'll try to help out tomorrow. Then another glance in your direction, Florian collected his Dropbox, then went back to storage room. One step at a time, he dragged your suitcase up the stairs. Your aunt's upstairs felt like continuation of downstairs, quite like a quilt stitched together with mismatched memories. A half-read book with reading glasses. It was almost like time was paused here in a place that vintage clock softly ticked in unison. You placed down your bags and grinned like a child who had just found a new secret hiding spot. The weight of the world and all your previous worries seemed to have melted away even just a little bit. We lie down, surrounded the scent of. I'm skipping through a lot. There's a lot of words. My goodness. You swore for a moment you could feel someone watching you, but then you fell into deep sleep none the wiser. I'm not wise at all, so that's okay. Ew, Monday to Tuesday. When you flutter eyes, next morning, a small amount of panic settles in your stomach. This wasn't your apartment. Jeez, I look cute. Right, Willowmist. Aunt's place, not back home anymore. That'd probably take a little bit of getting used to. You look out the window where you could see sunlight cascading in from between the outstretched arms of trees. It still looked too early, which was good. You wanted a chance to look around before Florian got back. Maybe you'd even be able to impress him. That seemed like a big maybe. You weren't sure, but he seemed like a difficult to impress type of guy. Well, you did like a challenge. The store had a different vibe during the day. It almost seemed whimsical, like a collection of some peculiar witch who had decided a hoard of lampshades was better than her herbs. Uh-huh. Florian wasn't cleaning it at least. Wow, this is very friggin' pretty. Somebody really worked on the art of this game. It's very beautiful. Walking up the counter, you notice a distinct lack of technology. There were no computers or electronic cash register, only an old till that seemed to be rather antique itself. One of the accounts looked to be handwritten in the journal that sat upright in a book stand next to it. Along with a sense of purpose was a small yet persistent reminder of just how insane everything was. Dropping everything to move to a town you've never visited to because of your aunt was exciting. It was the most chaotic, exciting thing of your life. You needed something like this, a chance to get to know who you really were. Knock at the door that pulled you out of your introspect. A very neat, crisp knock, if a knock could be neat and crisp. You could see a tall shadow on the other side of the room, but no details. Florian? You opened the door, curiously peeking at the stranger at the other side, who looked you up and down at his watch. His head walked past you and into the store. Hello, Alistair, my dude. I'm calling him Alistair because he looks like Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. I hope you're not about to tell me you're Florian. That will make last night very strange for me. Florian? No, I'm not. Mr. Westbrook, I apologize if that disappoints. I'm gonna give him a British accent because I feel like he looks like a well-posh type of guy. The mystery man pulls down his briefcase on the counter, then began pulling out paperwork and pens from within it. Not sure if I've ever met a man that's actually used a briefcase before. I kinda dig it. I suppose I'll just have to wonder endlessly who exactly you are then. I do appreciate a mystery as much as the next person, but right. It would be unlike Miss Marigold to leave you with any kind of instruction. He quickly pulled out a business card from his pocket. Emmett Finch, independent accountant at Finch Advisory. Oh, someone's important when their name is part of a business. Maybe we ought to rebrand the store to the AC Emporium. Sounds horrible. Emmett. And you must be AC, I'll admit I have heard very little of you. So we're starting out on equal footing. In short, I'm your aunt's financial partner, her accountant, and now, by extension, yours for the time being. We have a lot to discuss regarding accounts, cash flows, and taxes. Such exciting topics for a Tuesday morning. You watch as he pushed up his glasses, then nodded. Any time is the perfect time to talk numbers. I appreciate working with someone like minded in that regard. I was being sarcastic, wasn't I? What business do you have? What experience do you have running a business? Honestly, none. Absolutely none. None. Zilch. Zero. Yes, I do know what none means. Understood. It seems my role will be a little more hands-on than in previous months. I will bill Miss Marigold for the extra time we need to get you up to speed. That sounds expensive. All good things in life are. Quietly, I watch him shuffle through his paperwork before pulling out one specific sheet of paper. I'll be frank with you, Miss Marigold's accounts are dire. Despite my protest, she makes little effort to remedy that fact. Sometimes I wonder whether she truly desires to own a business or not. Perhaps with you around, we'll see some change. Perhaps we won't. Time will tell. Wow, thanks for the overwhelming support. With you on my side, I know I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I am supporting you. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I'm just not in the habit of giving false promises. At the very least, we will aim for Miss Marigold to not return to bankruptcy. Sounds like a plan to me. I stopped by to have you sign a few forms, though only temporary. I'd like to keep my affairs in order. Sign here, please. One by one, you sign each and every form Emma handed to you. Wait, my hand's starting to ache. Stay strong, AC. You can do this. I wonder what this guy's deal is anyway. He must be local, right? Maybe this would be a good chance to try to make a friend. While you're here, can I ask you a few questions? Be my guest. I have little extra time before my next appointment. How long have you worked with my aunt? It's been... He digs through his briefcase. A year now, give or take a few weeks. Truly, are there any good breakfast places around here? My aunt left a few things and I'd kill for a nice breakfast while I'm waiting. There's quite a few decent establishments. Well, are you hungry? We could grab a bite, have a mini tour of the town if you're up for it. Killed at AC, there's no way he can turn you down now. He adjusted his glasses. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass. I'm paid for doing accounting, not for eating breakfast and tours. Have a good day, Miss Marigold. My character is, like, shocked as fuck. She's like, excuse me? Excuse me? Just like that, he got out his briefcase and walked out the door. So cold. Aren't people from countryside meant to be super welcoming? Meeting Florian then Emmett seems a little harsh. He spun around to the doorway after hearing the bells ring and found no one there. Strange. With a shrug, you find yourself turning towards the store. It would be a few hours until Florian turned up, so you decide you might as well familiarize yourself with the items. Okay, maybe we'll actually get to the mechanics of the game? Is there gonna be mechanics of the game? You're surprised to find that a couple of hours barely scratched the surface. There was just so much stuff, and forget the amount of stuff, absolutely had nothing had a price on it. You were massaging your temples in stress when you heard the door chime ringing again. Florian? Oh my god, he's so cute. Hi. Wow, he really doesn't want to get sunburnt. I like the getup. Thanks, I don't like the sun. I can see that much. Did you manage to get some sleep? I guess. Are you going to ask me how I slept? If I have to. And if I said you did? How did you sleep? Couldn't sound less interested. Funny that. Well, I'll pretend like you actually care then. Surprisingly, I slept really well. The bed was super comfortable. How fascinating. I'm happy for you. Really. With a sigh, you watch Florian drop his satchel bag behind the counter before removing his various mismatched accessories. I don't suppose you worked out to run the place while I was gone? You really think my aunt would make it so easy? She never does. Fine, I'll explain, but I'm only going to do this once. If you don't pay attention, I'm not repeating myself. Don't worry, I'm listening. He shrugged at that. I don't care if you listen or not, I just won't explain again if you don't. We buy things for cheap, then sell them for more. That's pretty much the gist of it. And? And what? That's all you're going to tell me? What else is there to tell you? That's how it works. I know how stores run, Florian. That's why am I bothering to explain it to you then? Right now we're pretty much out of the rubbish to sell, minus a few things I put behind the counter. Where? What? I thought you were gonna listen to me. How can we be nearly out of things to sell? There's stuff everywhere. They're just your aunt's decoration. All of that is decoration? I guess. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just help out. That's crazy. How does anyone know what's for sale and what's decoration? I don't know. Alright. Well, now what? You're the boss. I like the sound of that. Are you gonna call me Boss AC? If I really have to talk to you, I'll probably just call you AC. Wow, if you have to talk to me, you just shrugged. Fine, it's probably for the best anyway. You wouldn't want all this power to go to my head. He shrugged again, found a broom, and swept. There were already a few people hanging around outside, like they're waiting to talk to you or something. You're not a celebrity, are you? That's the last thing I could be bothered with. Not the last time I checked. My Twitter account had 35 followers, and most of them were bots. Probably not a celebrity then. Florian? Huh? Right, I forgot you were there. Wishful thinking, I guess. I'm going to speak to you so much you won't be able to forget me next time. Great. Oh, baby. He looks so sad. Have you ever felt like you were being watched around the store, by the way? Watched? You're watching me right now. Does that count? No, I mean, it does, but not in this case. I mean, watched when no one else is around. No, not really. Not any more than it is normal, I guess. Is there a normal amount of feeling like you're being watched? In this town? Probably, yeah. I was wondering something, by the way. Did you grow up here? Yeah. Never chose to leave town? Nah, nothing out there worth seeing. Have you ever felt like this was a cage? I guess cage is pretty comfortable. The winds of change pull me here. It pulls a lot of people here, I think. Really? Yeah, a lot of people who don't fit in anywhere else. Maybe that's why I'm here then. My character is so... What is this called? There's a word for it, like hippie. I doubt it. You look like you'd fit in just fine. You're muttering. Don't worry about it. Usually people can't resist her. Oh, she's popular like that. What? No, I mean... You have a crush on my aunt, Florian? No! Oh, God! Florian, you're so cute! It's actual game mechanics and shit. The most valuable thing in this shop, time. Ma'am, time won't pay for shit. It's not like that, really. I meant that she has a pull to her. She's annoying, noisy. You seem a lot like her. That sounds like a pretty big compliment coming from you. What about you? You sure your family lives nearby? Maybe. They maybe live nearby? I don't see them anymore. Oh, Florian looks so sad. I'm sorry for prying then. I pried first. Oh. Your eyes found a doorway where a young girl of perhaps 14 or 15 stood eyes on you curiously. You're not Granny Sylvie. Hi! Okay, wait, this is a good first episode to stop. Probably chop it up just so that you guys don't get sick of it. But it is a good demo. I kind of like it. Let's continue it, yeah? If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're around here. And yeah, I'm into this. I want to see more of the game, more of the mechanics. I don't think 30 minutes is enough, but I also don't think you guys want to sit through the whole thing of me just reading it. So hopefully I'll cut it down to the more interesting parts. I'm not sure. Let's see. But until then, stay safe, stay sound, and stay hydrated. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!